Welcome back to 1111 True Crime, where now we're going to pull some cards. And what topic that we're going to cover? So the intention of this reading is for us to understand what is coming next in the Jack and Lilly Sullivan case. This would include anything with Daniel, anything with Malaya, anything with Janie. What is the energies? Now remember, tarot is only suggestive of what the energies are most likely going to be. They could be altered. We make different decisions every day. We are of free will. But at the same time, this will give us a general feel of something. And it might even, with this eclipse, that means the eclipse season is starting and it's going to cause something to just snap, break. It's also a pivotal point for energies to explode and become expansive, whether that's joy or anger, whatever world you're in, it's going to feel expansive. With that, we could see some expansion and truths being revealed, some people losing their cool, showing their butts, and hopefully we're not one. So the advice from the universe at this point is to let it ride. Just, keep plugging along, doing your thing. Try not to take anything personal. But there's going to be those, Daniel and Janie and Malaya that maybe aren't paying close attention to the advice. And they're going to fall into this revealing, masks off, gloves on. They're going to want to, and this could be a time where we see a lot of clashing of energies. So when we look at casework and we think of clashing energies, we're hoping that it puts people at odds so that the truth is revealed, right? So if you are replay at home, I want to say thank you. I always appreciate my replay crew. And I made sure that the lounge is stocked with all kinds of goodies and snacks. All right? So we're going to switch over. I want to say hello to my lovely live audience. I am working 2 cameras, which, why is this one not on? Oh, I was on the wrong screen. Y'all, we got so many screens. It's like a mini production and there's only one Mama D. How you doing, Carla? Thank you, lovely. There's our announcement. Woo! The Boogie Joe Show. You caught alive again. That's awesome. Hey, Allison, good to see you. Has anybody heard from Miss Rach? I'm very worried about Rach. Hey, Lainey, how are you? And Brandy Martini and all my beautiful mods. Let's go ahead, get started. You can barely see the deck. It's like blending in. So like I said, I'm talking to 2 cameras. I've got one here. I've got one here. So just, it is what it is. I'm not a professional camera person. Sometimes I forget I'm so in the zone of the read that I'll forget that I'm even doing like a public reading. I'll be like, why is that? Just got to understand that. But this is the intent here. Let's see what is coming next in the Jack and Lilly case. Now, you probably have a lot of questions, and I'm not going to be able to ask them myself because I won't think of them. You guys all have such brilliant brains and so many wonderful questions. We have a live after this, and you can ask all your questions there. Remember, everything I share with you is my interpretation of what the cards say. You may have a completely different interpretation, and that's just fine too. I share with you intuitively, and hopefully the sunlight from the window doesn't obscure your view too much. At least I just sound check. So I had the deck in reverse, so we're going to do a flip. I may have to shut that curtain. Indeed, look at that. Well, we'll work with it. Woo, got to turn the phone. It's working like a mirror. Forgive me. Okay, can you hear me okay? Yeah, you can see all right. So let's start with what we have. We have the 9 of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups and the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Well, if I were to go with just tarot meanings and let you sort this out, we're talking about the intent of what's coming next. In the Jack and Lily case, we have 9 cups, which is, it can be a sense of abundance. It's having plenty. It's having enough. It's almost having too much. So there's something very abundant. The cups are overflowing in this. If you look, the cup is almost overflowing. It's almost, oh, that light, right? It's almost overflowing to the top. So it's a ginormous cup. Unless the guy's a midget. Unless he's, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid's tiny. Remember that movie? So this is a huge cup. This is a lot. Now, cups are emotions. And I talked to you about the energy of what's coming, which is this energy of an expansion. What is going to be in abundance in the near future in Lily and Jack's case is clarity. We have this Ace of Swords. This means clarity. Swords, words, swords. And so there is going to be, and I'm picking up, if you look, that is absolutely wild. I've never seen that before. All right, if you look at this card, it just looks like a sword here with some feathers or something, but doesn't it look like a ghost woman? And this is like her hair coming out, and like she's got feathers on, and she's actually holding almost like a Kill Bill. So intuitively, I'm seeing that, even though that is not the picture. But it does. That looks like her eye to me. Wow. I can even see a shadow of her nose. But if you really look at the card, there's nothing there. So, intuitively, there is a Kill Bill. There's an abundance of, I'm now going to explode my energy in a way that is going to be very clear of my intent. So in the case, somebody is going to choose to do something better for themselves, and they're going to find their voice. Silent all these years, I got the Antichrist in the kitchen yelling at me again. I don't know. Tori Amos song from long ago. 3 of Pentacles. This is building. This is creating with intent. This is the blueprint. And it starts off small. And before you know it, you built an empire. And this is diligent. This is heads down. As you see, this person is working. They have their head down. It's almost a feeling of ancient Egypt, right? A cultural change in a person. Like they go from allowing the universe to press on them to now they're going to pull that one cork out of the ship that was keeping it afloat. And that ship, the mighty ship, is probably going to sink, is what I'm picking up. This is giving me a Kill Bill feel. What are you guys thinking? Right. Unspoken stillness. Good to see you. Clarity and possible justice. That's what I'm saying. Let's see here. We got 9 of Swords. Somebody's really in their head right now about it. So let's get that deck over here. And let's just grab our true crime deck. I want to understand what clues or clue will be coming out in the Jack and Lily case. What is something that will be evidentiary towards finding the children? Thank you. Lies. Oh, how fitting. See, we had that lies over here. Lies, right? And I hate it when somebody says where the truth lies. They're very confused because the truth never lies. The truth remains the truth. So that is, words are spells. That's why we have spelling in school. And we need to be careful. The truth never lies. And so when we see lies, we see this magician. He's got light coming from his hand. And honest to God, it looks like Daniel in the face. Okay, I've got to make the camera adjust for this because we need a close-up of this. So let's get our card cam. Let's configure the video for a minute. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Let's go over here. And we're gonna do autofocus. Somebody's gonna not like it, but got to. Okay, come back. Okay. Okay that. Alright. Look at this dude's face, y'all. Kind of looks like Daniel in the eyes. And it's a magician, right? Bam. So the clarity is that some lies in the near future will be fully exposed. Words, swords, aces are all about aha moments. And they're a yes. So we have this abundance of what? Truth. Of a plan. So there's definitely this story unraveling is what's going to happen in the near future. Will there be any other clues in the Jack and Lily case in the near future? Now, remember, if you have questions, I'm going to jump on the next live and you're going to be able to ask the questions and I will pull the cards. And that'll be for the private eyes in the live chat. Caregiver. Well, how specific? We have 3 caregivers. We have Malaya, we have Daniel, and we have Jeannie, all the caregivers. So it's going to be lies told by the caregivers that is going to be revealed. I mean, this is as straightforward as you can get, right? Bottom of the deck, family. Look, there they sit with the baby. Daniel, Malaya, and the baby, family. So that's going to be a huge part. This is not a happy family. These lies are going to be about family, and the care that was given to the children is going to reveal, I believe, really, really shocking truths. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Hold on a minute. Let me get my chat connected. It froze, so. All right. Let's get into this a little deeper. I've got the Truth Oracle. How will Daniel's arrest, how has Daniel's arrest, or let's go forward. How will Daniel's arrest affect Jack and Lily's case? That was crazy. Ascending. It's going to ascend it into the light. It will level up, right? Level up, promotion and progress. There's some of the clarity right there. That it's going to ascend the actual case itself for Lily Jack. Bottom of the deck, taboo, limit. Look at this. Crime, taboo, forbidden love, and curiosity. I'm scared to find out what the truth is. I'll just tell you. Look, torment, anxiety, bondage, depression, troubled. Y'all. And right here it says torment. That's basically his charges right now that are alleged against him. Bondage, right? Forcible confinement. Anxiety is the assault. Depression and troubled could be from the SA. Look, it's just being spilt out here. Hidden truth. This is what's all going to be coming in the Jack and Lily case. Hidden truths. Look at this building, like the light shining on this old house. That's creepy. Is there an old house somewhere? Hidden things. Secret. Treasure. Tip of the iceberg. Ooh. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't care who you are. Let's get some oracle cards. Let's just see where it goes. Bottom of the deck, the witness truth. And I shuffle these before I put them away, but I don't ever care what's on the bottom. Reflect on your personal observations and experiences. Ensure that your account of the events is honest and clear. Your perspective is valuable in the understanding of the full scope of the situation, the witness truth. Is Malaya talking? Those look like hospital walls. They could even be jail cells. It could be a prison. Could be both. All right, let's shuffle them. I could keep going because it's telling me what's going on next, but let's go ahead, shuffle. Ooh, there it is. Let's see what it is. More truth coming out. The hidden message. Look, the woman, right? She's hiding, but she's telling it. Look for the message that are not immediately apparent. Analyze communication for underlining meanings or subtext. Discovering hidden meanings can provide valuable insight. I don't know why, but I do not pick up Malaya. I pick up Lilly. I pick up Lily's energy. This is wild. Let's get back in. I just want to ask one or two more things, and then we can head over to the other channel. Just a few more things, and then you can ask all your questions as my PIs. And I'll let you do all the talking. Well, not all the talking, but all the questioning. I'll just pull the cards. Show me what this plan right here, this Three of Pentacles, express that, please. Qualify. Thank you. Somebody from the past, so there was a relationship that is full of communication that's conflicting information back and forth. This is Six of Cups, is about children. It means from your past. And this is conflict, not on the same page. A struggle. So there's a plan that has gone awry, and not everybody's on the same page anymore with the plan. So whatever the plan was that Malaya, Daniel, and Jamie originally planned to stick to, that's the best I can tell you, is no longer the plan for one of them. Which now we can see that allegedly it's Malaya, but Daniel's been charged with allegedly all them bad crimes. The Empress, the mother, that could be Malaya, but I could also see it being Malaya's mother too, and grandmother, like the whole legacy, the females really passing, judgment. Look, the females in Malaya's life are passing judgment. And it's now a fight to the death. Daniel thought he had control of the bees, right? But he ain't the bee's knees. King of Sword, they're working with the truth. King of Sword is RCMP. It's investigators. And you can see the judgment. Look, the Empress, the mother card, right? She's actually, the Empress is about giving birth. So this is a mother card. And I do feel that it's mother's lineage with the Empress. Because you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is like the daughter figure. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the Queen. And those are all daughter figures, but also mothers. But then you get the Empress, and that's the mama. This could be Cindy. This could be Grandma. But with that judgment, it is being weighed, measured, and now held accountable and found wanting. Amputee. Thank you, sweetheart. What did I just do? I don't know. Let me heart it. Amputee, thank you for the $5 snippet chat, my love. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Let's continue. So we have this fight, a fight to the death. So you have the Five of Wands, and you have this fight to the death with the King of Swords. So It's almost as if the Empress is teaming up with the King of Swords to go down for a fight. Judgment is being weighed, and there's a lot of communication in the near future. This is Eight of Wands. It is fast-paced. It is a great deal of he said, she said, of data collecting, of texts. It's really breaking down things to the bare essentials of what all has led up to this point through communication. In the home. It's everything. It's everything. Ten of Pentacles. It's going to involve all relationships because it bleeds into another. So the story is coming out about what was being held back or held down, physically restrained, right? Four of Pentacles, holding back, holding on too tight within the home. And this is Virgo energy too. This could be seen as Janie energy. And then somebody having a plan, but they can't. They're imprisoned against their will. They have a plan to travel. They can't take action. They're held, bonded. Because somebody keeps offering them something and they stay. Could be love bombing. It could be something worse. And the page too. The child. All right. I have said enough. I feel that this is going to very much unravel. In the near future, a great deal of truth and exposure of actual lies is coming. And I do feel that there is either a hidden witness, which could be Malaya. She's considered hidden, right? But there is a hidden message here that is going to bring us to the point to where we find out something that was actually shared, said, texted, that's going to blow your mind. I think this hidden message could be very startling. It could be an accusation of something that Daniel did that is taboo. There is something very taboo, unnatural about this reading, and it is a crime against humanity in a sense. And so this is going to come out, and this hidden message, it's coming out. Whatever this is, it will be revealed. So I'm going to clean up my cards, and then we're going to jump over together, and we'll let you ask all the questions that you would like. All right? I want to thank you incredibly much, and thank you again, Amputee Life. That is so kind of you, dear. So kind of you. And are you ready to ask questions? Make sure when you get over there that you put the big Q in front of your, put a big Q, even the word question, because it's hard for me to see. It's pretty far away. Put the word question. I actually think I made it a section where you can go to. We're trying a test of a Q&A actually scheduled. I don't know if it'll work or not. I've got it on question on here. I don't know if I do on here. We'll find out together. All right, my lovelies, if you want to pull some more cards with me and view and see what others say, if you're tuning in on replay, you'll have to check out what everybody asked and what the answers were. And if you are on the live with me, make sure put the word question, and I'll pull the cards. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you, my lovelies, very much.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemy